Here to weigh in on this is the director of the American Center for Education and Knowledge, RNC Vice Chair on Rules Committee, and Newsmax insider Jay Shepard. Jay, thank you for being here. Senator Paul calling for a criminal referral of Mr. Fauci, saying that he has lied to Congress about the NIH funding of gain-of-function research in China. I think the evidence speaks for itself. We have it all on tape. But in Biden's America, statists don't get prosecuted when they break the law. So where do you think this is going to go?
Well, it'll be tough to see where it goes, but it has to be prosecuted. Let's keep in mind, this is Dr. Senator Rand Paul. There's no doubt about it that gain of function has been taking place and that we were funding it. If he wants to call it something else, that's a whole different story about calling it something else. But because when you change the names, that doesn't change the facts. He has been lying to the American public from day one. And the biggest question I have is, why is he still relevant? Why is he still talking about things? The man lies, he cheats, and he is responsible for a lot of the problems we've had in this country. And you've been speaking out on it, Chris, when nobody else has. Dr. Fauci is a farce.
No kidding. Meanwhile, speaking of farces, the Cuban government, Biden has announced new sanctions on officials who are violently silencing protests. Now, you and I both know this is all virtue signaling, and this will amount to nothing that punishes the Cuban government. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says Biden is basically sitting there doing nothing, and now AOC is openly worried that communists could be driven from power in Cuba. Boy, these socialist Democrats, they've really revealed their love for oppression and an oppressive government, no?
No doubt about it. I mean, we're seeing it every day. They want to take away freedoms from Americans, take away our guns, make us wear masks, all those kind of things, where they don't want to give any freedom to those that are enslaved by these tyrannical communist governments in Venezuela and in Cuba. It's pathetic. This Biden administration will do nothing except a little talk about doing something that doesn't affect the freedom and the liberties of these Cuban people that deserve freedom.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be accused of being rhetorical here, but I've got more evidence to back up what I just said. Yesterday, the Democrat Socialists blocked Republican efforts to declassify the origins of the China virus. Question, how much longer can Schumer, Pelosi, and Biden protect the dictator of China, Xi Jinping?
Well, it's their whole plan that if they want America to be like them, they have to support these regimes and these communists and socialists wherever they show up. They're protecting China. We know it. I can't understand why, but it continues everywhere in the world because they are socialists themselves.
One last thing. Listen to this concerning moment from CNN's town hall with Mr. Biden last night.
We should be in a position where you are. Why can't the experts say we know that this virus is in fact it's going to be, or excuse me.
Jay, I'm speechless. What about you?
This administration took Operation Warp Speed that brought us these virus relief, the COVID vaccines, and have given us this. I don't know what he said. I don't think he knows what he said. And I don't think anybody in America really knows what this president is doing and how he is solving any problem.
I can tell you what he's doing. He's losing control of the pandemic. He's allowing politics to dictate public health. That's why we have open borders introducing new virus into this country by the thousands every single month. And he has no idea what he's doing. This is about social reengineering rather than actually fighting against a pandemic. Jay Shepard, appreciate the time as always.